Going into calibration now, boys. This one is quite in depth, to be honest with you, and if you don't know what you're doing, don't attempt it. Believe me, it's taken me a long while to work this out. So to get into the main calibration pages is that one there, your 3 stripes. Okay, you only do this in an absolute dire emergency situation where you have all kinds of trouble with your steering system or your buckets, anything like that. Now, mine are all set up. I set these up and I calibrate at least once a month. So if I go into adjustments, okay, you'll also see on there now, you'll see cylinder feedback, transducers, calibration. That's the one I normally use. Okay, that one then sorts out your hydraulic cylinders in relation to where your feedback units are and how much thrust you require. It's all done on milliamps from the potentiometers that you have here and here, and also the potentiometers that are on there, that one and this one here. Okay, I don't mess about with the vector sticks. There's no point, to be honest with you, or that one there, although they have been calibrated. Valve speeds, don't touch them at all. Don't be tempted to do that, because if you then start doing your valve speeds, you can then hinder forward or astern thrust, or even starboard and port thrust. Just stick to the cylinder feedback, transducers, calibration, or the joysticks and twin lever. And how you move that up and down is you move the toggle switch left and right. Okay, so this one here, what I will do is I will go to the cylinder feedbacks. Now your port steer feedback, I believe, is this one over here, that one there. That's your steering feedback. Okay, so if I want, there's obviously ampage and voltage. I'm not an electrician. I don't pretend to be an electrician. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. But if you've got to change one calibration on one of them, you also have to do the other one. So if you do voltage, then you have to do the same on the ampage. Otherwise, you'll get an alarm telling you that one's not working. In order to be able to change the calibration on these systems, okay, it's quite intense. It's quite in depth. Okay, so if I want to do the port steer feedback, you push the button in. It will then give you this screen, which will give you your ampage, which is from 100% one way to 100% the other way. Okay, so it's basically you're actually doing your milliamps from detent position to 100% one way, back to detent, and then 100% the other way. Okay, in order to be able to find out your distance between the two, you will normally have a minimum and a maximum. These are your milliamps. Okay, at the moment it's actually at 2353. Now if I was to change, you can't quite see that. See that change? The reason why that's changed is because I moved that stick that way. Okay, that is the minimum amount on that potentiometer there, which is hard over to port. The minimum amount that's on there is at 737. Okay, now I've set my minimum at 703. These will change constantly. It just depends on how you move your stick and the state of your potentiometers. If they're old and worn, they'll constantly change. This boat's 9 years old. I don't think these potentiometers have ever been changed, so they will be starting to wear out a bit, especially your steering, obviously, because it's used all the time. So what you'll do is, in order to bring that up to 100%, rather than giving you on that side, as you can see, 98 or 99%, yeah, what you'll do, we're obviously doing the port steer feedback at the moment. So if I want to bring that up to meet, that, then what I do is I push the minimum button. Okay, that then brings up this little button type potentiometer change screen. Okay, so if that's at 237, I can then twist this and bring that up closer to that. Don't exceed it, because if you exceed it, then all of a sudden you're going to get an alarm. So I normally leave 5 millivolts or milliamps, whatever it is you're going to be doing, between that answer, but between that raw value and that minimum. Okay, so 732 is 5 away from that. That number has got to be less than that number has. Okay, once that's done, push it again. So the maximum now is 4316. So in order to bring that over to its maximum, I've then got to bring that all the way over there. Okay, it's gone all the way over. So the number there is now 4335. Okay, because I rammed it over quite hard, it's now changed my maximum that I need to have. So I need to change that now. So if it's at 4335, which it is, I will now bring that up to 4340. Five away from that one. Okay, it gives you a parameter of 10 millivolts throughout the entire port to starboard throw. Okay, once that's done, hit your button again. That then has done your port steer feedback ampage. Obviously, I said before, you need to do the voltage now, because obviously that 4335 is still the same, and how I'd set it before, 4311, needs to change. So I will now go back. I'll actually set my maximum first by hitting B, and then go on 4340 like that. Click the button. Okay. Yeah, minimum. So now I need to throw that one back over that way. There you go. 737. Same as the other side. Now 703. So we're going to change that. Push that button. We want 732. 5 away from that 737. 732. Okay. Click it twice. That's done. That is how you then go back to here on your joystick. Obviously now on there I've got 100% because I've set it at 100%. That one should give me 100% as I go the other side because I've set it. Yeah. This one now needs doing 97. Going over the other side, 98. So on that side now I need to go and sort that out. Okay, so back to the 3 lines, adjust, joysticks and twin lever controls. Oh, sorry, wrong one, back one. Cylinder feedbacks, those ones there. Yeah, now I need to go to starboard steer feedback ampage. Obviously, because I'm hard over to port, my raw value is at minimum. Okay, so as you can see, it says 913 there, and that's at 872. So I now need to bring that one up to 908. Okay. Okay, so now what we'll do, we will then throw that back over to that side and wait for that to go up. 4467. So that's well out, isn't it? I'm due a calibration anyway, so this is a good thing to teach you guys. So now push that button to simplify that one and bring that down to 44. Say 4472 maybe. Okay, hit that button. Do exactly the same with the starboard steer feedback voltage, both of them. So we're hard over to starboard again, so we're at maximum. So we'll change that 4467, which this one does jump a little bit, the feedback unit does. So we'll go 4477 on this one. Hit the maximum, 4477. There we go, do that. And we will do we'll throw that over there. And we'll get the minimum amount on there, which is 903. and I've set it 872, so we go 898. Okay, and that one we've already set, so we can leave that one. Now what we do is we hit the back button twice, 3 times, brings you back to your crosshairs. As you can see now I've calibrated. I've got 100% to port. I'm now going to throw it over to starboard, and we're at 100% now. That, boys, is how you calibrate your systems.